Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Boruto episode 230. So, last time we had some infighting between our group. They started their mission. We have some lackeys of the feudal lord of where this kid came from. Did I write his name down? I didn't. Great. But I have the bad guys' names. But yeah, we defeated Jujumaru, I believe. Kurobane's the only one left now. They have killed 6 kids that also had these. It's a cheaper antidote that they managed to create, but the feudal lord doesn't want that because he wants to keep everyone suffering and buying more and more of his shittier antidote or whatever drug. And so the differing of opinions between our group had them split up. It seems like Kawaki is going on his own now. I thought about after, I'd never mentioned it in the discussion, but I thought about it afterward. I wouldn't be surprised if Shikadai and Chocho like caught up with them and joined them and said like, "Hey, we're a team. We don't split up. So if you're dead set on doing this, we're gonna come with you," kind of thing. I mean, or it's possible they just do what Shikadai wants to do and go back to the village to get more help. So we'll have to wait and see. But there's a split in the dynamic, and Kawaki is supposed to be learning to work well with others, so not going too good so far. So, but he is, trying to fulfill the mission. So that is a good thing there. So yeah, let's get started and see what happens. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I need some water real bad. He knows his name. Did they say their name when they? I don't remember. God damn it, Kawaki. Man, is she this hurt from taking, like, the shuriken in the shoulder? Kunai? Shuriken. I think it was a kunai, right? Shuriken is the spinny blades. I mean, I don't want to underestimate the injury, obviously. It depends on where it hits and everything. I just feel like we've seen, like, characters tank, like, 3 kunai before and be fine and keep going, whereas she took one in the shoulder and she's like, I think it was in the shoulder, right? And she's just out. But maybe it also had to do with like the possession kind of thing. Maybe had an impact, and there very well could be something I'm forgetting too. I watch a lot of shows. I've been binging the shit out of Bleach because the new Bleach is starting soon, so I've been watching like 20 episodes of that a day on my own time just while I'm playing games or working and stuff like that. I just always have the episodes running if I can. I think either next episode or the episode after we get a new opening, though. So that'll be cool. And apparently there's no spoilers, so we get to watch it immediately. Which is also nice. Hopefully my audio and everything is fine. I did some tweaks and everything, and then I had to revert the tweaks because they didn't work out well. And hopefully I got everything back to the way they were, and I'll have to experiment with it later. Alright. Does that mean Team 7 is going, or Team 7 won't be able to go because they're on the outskirts? Where'd the rest of them go? Were they following Kurobane? Is that why Boruto isn't here? Boruto? Okay. I'm glad he didn't, like... Shikadai didn't sell him out and make it seem worse. Oh, did they catch up with him? That was Kawaki's attack, right? Yeah. What an asshole. Oh, illusions. Infinite Sea Watchtower. Well, shit. It's like the hidden mist jutsu, right? Except he creates clones within it. That kid knows how to release genjutsu. Thank you for explaining how it works. Uh-oh. Shit. It pulls the moisture out of everything, too? Is that why the person, like, seemed to dry up? It wasn't, like, sucking all the blood out? They were shriveling up due to lack of water in the body. Well, that's not good. That seems pretty OP, just being able to trap people in this mist. Need a way to, like, blast it away or something, I don't know. Need, like, Boruto's wind attacks or some shit, I don't know. I don't even know if you can blow it away. Ooh, nice hand motion. Oh, does he have the same ability as Jujumaru? Jeez. Well, shit. Is it over? I don't know if it is. Yeah, it's not. Oh shit, blood threads. Oh shit, he can pull the blades back. Fuck! No! Kid I don't remember the name of! Yellow's name! So I can write it down. Mozuku. It's just knowing anime so much, whenever someone gets hurt, they yell their name. I mean, any show that happens, right? It just makes sense. God damn, is he dead? Nice. Oh, Shikadai came too. Now punch him in the face, Sarada! Or is Sarada helping Chocho? Oh. Okay, Kawaki. Probably shouldn't kill him. Oh, Jesus! Okay. I don't think he's gonna make it. Aww. Well, damn. Is this gonna be part of the lesson for Kawaki? Yeah, unfortunately. That's how the missions go sometimes. Think I'd come? Yeah. Nice. Shit, who's this? More of the Feudal Lord Zanbu? Jeez. They look like cannon fodder. I like the background music. That kind of looked funny. I'm sorry. Uh, oh shit. The way Kawaki was running with like his hand on the strap and then the other one just like behind him not moving, like kind of like how they do the Naruto run kind of thing, but only with one arm, and it looked kind of silly. It's empty? Oh no. Fuck. Oh. Okay. That scared me. I thought like Kurobane did something and like hit it or took it or tossed it somewhere. Didn't even take the money. That is not a very descript destination. He's in the forest. Good luck. But where in the forest? I'm curious about the lesson. I feel like there's like a couple lessons that he could learn. Oh, okay. Damn. Both wiped out and just mentally, you know. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Hmm. Oh, I wish I could just eat a bunch of food to make my injuries heal up. Not that I get a lot of injuries. I don't know why I said that. I just want to eat food, I guess. Oops. The ones he bought. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he just got new ones. Hmm. Where are you off to, Kawaki? Ah. Oh shit, bringing him to. Uh. Yeah. His grandfather. Yeah. Oh man. Get another conversation from Naruto. Oh, he wanted to talk. Technically, was the mission a success since he got the item where it needed to be? I guess the mission might have been to protect the kid. Mozuku. Because you passed. Hmm. Uh, that's such a TV show answer. You must discover that yourself. All right, cool. Nice. All right. That was a nice little like few episode little arc for helping Kawaki's character kind of come into the idea of being a shinobi. And I mean, he asked that question at the end, like, what does it mean to be a shinobi? But I think he already has a little bit of an idea, right? And that's why he wants to be one, right? He wants to get stronger. He doesn't want to let this happen again to anyone, kind of thing. It's definitely that kind of like anime protagonist kind of mentality where they see a tragedy at the start of their journey and it pushes them forward and drives them to become better and stronger, and they frequently look back at the moment and remember where they started, kind of thing. That driving force. All right. that should be it. Yep, that is it, guys, for episode 230. So, yeah, that was a good episode. Poor Mozuku and everything. That was too bad that he died. Obviously, like, I mean, I can only get so emotional for a character that we literally just met, but he seemed like a good kid trying to help his nation and everything, and it's really unfortunate. But I like not Shikadai. I like Kawaki's growth here and everything. Like it started off, like I said, it started off maybe a little bit strong for me with his like anti-teamwork, anti-shinobi kind of attitude. But it felt like it was, I mean, it was obvious it was doing that to build up, like, to make it more impactful here when we have this episode and he changes, right? But a lot of anime will do that, where like a few episodes before they give the character like a big revelation, they make them like really hard on like the complete opposite of their revelation kind of thing. But I definitely liked this episode quite a bit. I was curious where they were gonna take Kawaki's like what Kawaki was gonna get out of this. I was curious because I felt like there was a few different things, and I think he took a few different things out of this, right? Like, if only he was stronger, he could have protected. That was one of them. If he had listened to Shikadai, maybe Mozuku would have never died, right? But I mean, it's also if he listened to Shikadai, maybe they would have never gotten the drug back, and they would have failed that part of the mission, kind of thing. So it's one of those things where he can extrapolate like quite a few different things from this, and I think he did get most of them that I was thinking of. I'm trying to, in the moment, I thought of another one, but another like meaning he could have pulled from this, but yeah. Either way, I did like going back to like the beginning of the episode when Boruto showed up. I'm glad that Shikadai wasn't like overly like anti-Kawaki kind of thing when Boruto asked where Kawaki was, and Shikadai was like he left with the client. He could have been like he disobeyed my orders and went off on his own to try to help the client, and it made it sound worse than it is, kind of thing, just to like, you know how sometimes people will exaggerate a point to make it like sound more against the other person's viewpoint, kind of thing. And I'm glad that Shikadai didn't do that. He was just like he left with the client. He kept it simple, straightforward, and didn't make it more aggressive than it needed to be, kind of thing. I appreciate that, especially in like the situation they're in with like a teammate hurt, one of his other teammates ran off. There's no need to, you know, bring the personal feelings into it and everything. But yeah, that was I like that because like the fighting wasn't anything too crazy, right? Like when they finally did encounter the people, they beat them relatively easily. Kawaki should have been more alert rather than like letting his guard down. He should have, you know, went and tied the guy up or something like that, right? Like, but for the most part, the fighting ended pretty quickly. This arc wasn't about the fighting. That's the thing, right? It was about the growth of Kawaki's character, and it's too bad that he had to learn at the sacrifice of Mozuku and everything, but now he understands that, you know, these shinobi missions are no joke. People's lives are in your hands, quite literally, and if you make mistakes, if you're not strong enough, if you're not up to the task, then you get people killed, and some of those people could be, you know, the random people on the mission, but it very easily could have been one of your comrades too. It could have been Chocho or Shikadai that could have died because you were too worried about, you know, I mean, obviously it was an easier mission that he did it on, but sleeping during a mission kind of thing, like, and, what was it, Inojin got, like, a little bit hurt. It wasn't, like, a big deal or anything, but like, that's the kind of thing, being careless because you don't take it seriously is really not good. And you know, you may not care about yourself, but you do care about getting other people hurt. So but yeah, it was a really good learning experience for Kawaki, and he now has that drive to push forward and keep going and get stronger and not let this happen again, kind of thing. And I like that Shikadai, I guess it wasn't more about the results of the mission, it was what Shikadai reported, right? So, and Shikadai reported that he has the capabilities to pull off missions as a Genin, which that mission definitely was above the rank of a Genin, right? It was already above the rank of a Genin before it even was harder than originally said, because Mozuku never mentioned that that he had like Anbu people after him. I don't think he ever mentioned that anyone was after him. It was just supposed to be a like an escort kind of thing, rather than a defend this guy because he might get attacked kind of thing, because he didn't have enough money to, you know, request a higher level of mission. So I don't know if this was like a C, or like a whatever their rankings are. I don't know if this was like how high above Genin it would have been, kind of thing, because like those guys were good, but they also got mopped by Kawaki, who is still just barely learning, right? Like, obviously, the guy was still alive, and Boruto and everything, they all came in and helped, but the guy still, like, almost got beaten. Like, if Kawaki would have done that thing where he just punched the shit out of him and knocked him out immediately, rather than waiting, then I think Kawaki would have won, right? Unless the guy could have gotten up, but it didn't seem like he could get up from, that position he was in. So like, even though they're supposed to be these like assassins, part of like the Anbu Black Ops or whatever and everything, they weren't very impressive, right? But I mean, there was still people that got hurt and everything, but I'd expect, like, unfortunately for the sake of the story, they make some of these adults not seem as strong as they maybe should be, right? Like, if I had people like guarding me, I'd expect them to be like Kakashi level or something like that, right? But like, clearly these guys are like, I don't even know if they'd classify as Jonin with their skill level, right? Like, it seems like they're more like Chunin or something. But anyway, I mean, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, the fight wasn't really the point of the whole story, right? But yeah, I forget even the point I was trying to make there. I guess I was talking about like the difficulty of the mission. Like, they definitely said they gave like a bit of a harder one. Now, I don't know if it was just like on Genin level that the kid requested, and it was just like a harder of the Genin missions, or if it was like a Chunin mission that they sent these Genin on, kind of thing, to really test them, kind of thing. Although that'd be silly to test them, you know, like, I was trying to think of like an example, but you know, I guess it'd be like giving someone a calculus test to judge them on their algebra skills, kind of thing. You know, it's like you're going a few steps above for that. So it probably was a Genin mission. It was probably just, instead of like a go, you know, find this cat, it was something a little bit harder in that same Genin category. But obviously, because the kid lied, it definitely was a higher than Genin in the end, right? So but either way, I like that Shikadai. I think the original point was I like that Shikadai said that he was capable to fulfill the duties of a genin and everything. So he passed, and I like that moment of him being like, "What is a shinobi?" And Naruto being like, you know, as cliche as it is, I enjoyed it of him being like, you know, you'll have to find that out on your own kind of thing. So, but really the only other thing I wanted to talk about was Leaf talking about how they can't, like, the Leaf Village can't interfere with another nation's affairs, but they also mentioned about giving relief, which technically, if the whole point of that was to, you know, the feudal lord didn't want them to get relief because he's making money from it, couldn't it still become like a national incident kind of thing if the Leaf decides to help and ruin that? I feel like the feudal lord would still be just as upset as if they came after him personally, kind of thing, for the things he's done. But I mean, that is really like a rough and shitty situation, and unfortunately, once again, that wasn't the point of the story, so we probably won't ever hear about it again, kind of thing. Or maybe they bring it back as a, you know, maybe the feudal lord does something even worse, and then, you know, the Leaf Village does have to get involved, kind of thing. But somewhere down the line. But yeah, it's definitely not an easy situation to deal with, and the poor people of that nation dealing with this greedy feudal lord that just wants money and everything. I mean, that's politics, right? That's most of our politicians too, to be fair. But yeah. Anyway, I really like the episode. I really like Kawaki's growth. I hope that this translates decently. Oh, I really liked the going over to Shikadai's grandfather. Like, what was his name? Shikaku or something. Shikaku Nara, I think, is something along the lines. I want to say that's what it is, but then all I think about is the Shukaku spirit that was in Gaara, and then I think I'm wrong. There was a pop-up when they went to the grave. Where was it? Did they... Shikaku, okay, yeah. So it's Shikaku rather than Shukaku, right? Which is the Shikaku Nara, which is Nara's their last name, right? Shikamaru Nara, Shikadai Nara. I'm pretty sure, right? Because they're the Nara clan. But yeah, that moment of just going to his grandfather's grave and just showing him all the other graves of all the other shinobi that died on their missions, and saying that, like, you know, I see you as a comrade, even though I doubt you see us that way, kind of thing, and kind of just letting him know that he's accepted, right? Where it's hard for him to really connect with people, and maybe after this he'll start to be able to do it a little better and everything, but yeah, it was a very impactful episode, I will say. I mean, it's nothing different. The background music has played similar. I'm pretty sure it's played the same songs in other episodes, but I always like the more like the background music. I felt really fit this episode that they played and everything. But yeah, I enjoyed it. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more episodes from me. You can see 2 more ahead for Boruto through the early access tier. There's also the Patreon exclusive tier where you can see things like Lucifer. I just finished up. You should be seeing the final episode up on my Patreon by the time this episode's out. Yeah, you'll probably see it up there. And I will be starting Better Call Saul on there for live action. All of Mob Psycho Season 2 is on there, and Season 3 I will be starting as a Patreon show as well as soon as it starts airing and everything. So keep an eye out for that if you want some unique content from me. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.